Hello everybody and welcome to the next escalation pack video. This is the Arctic Wolf Prime. So, giving you a quick spin there of what to expect within the mech lab and what you'll see in game. Again, like the Osiris, not really much I can change of it, being it's an Omnimech, so you can't really change any of the upgraded equipment, can't mess with the engine, and the build is 4 Streak 6s. Now, the Arctic Wolf is a bit of an interesting choice by PGI. The background of the mech is that it was built by Wolf in Exile, and they originally built the Arctic Wolf as a battlemech, not an Omnimech, so it was much more customizable in MechWarrior Online terms anyway. They built it with the intention that when they could, they would make an Omnimech version of this Arctic Wolf. So PGI, I think, have been stuck in a bit of a quandary, because do they bring in the base model of the Arctic Wolf, which is a standard battlemech, or do they bring in the Omnimech version, which came a little bit later? And they've gone for both. The original Arctic Wolf build is actually in the reinforcements pack. I think it's the ACW1. So it's a little bit confusing, and sadly the ACW1 will not be a battlemech, it will be an Omnimech. So unless I haven't got it, so I can't confirm it, but I can't see them making it so you could switch between, or you'd have one that is a standard and one that isn't. I think they're all just going to be Omnimechs, and I think that's a real shame, because I actually think that the standard mech version is better than the Omnimech version, purely because it uses all SRMs rather than streaks, which means it can fire, I think it's something crazy like 6 SRM6s and 2 SRM4s. It's some incredible amount of SRMs that it can carry. It can bolt around the field, dump a ton of missiles into somebody, wreck them, and then move on to the next target. And so it plays very similar to the Osiris in the way that it's supposed to creep around the field and find targets of opportunity, hit them with a huge salvo, and get the hell out of there before they get any kind of repercussions against them. Sadly, in this match, because of the Omnimech Prime version of it, the main drawback is the fact that it's 2 streak. It's 2 streak launchers, one in each arm and then 2 in the torsos, which is great until ECM comes along. It has no counter for the ECM, which means it's kind of screwed. The Prime model also comes with purely, as far as I remember off the top of my head, just missile hardpoints, which means you can easily rebuild it to carry just a bunch of standard SRMs or ATMs. I imagine the Arctic Wolf would actually be pretty good at running around quickly and dumping ATMs into targets before moving on. As a light hunter, probably working as a pack, it's probably very good at engaging other lights that might be trying to chase you down as you're moving around for targets. I could see this as a lance of players in fast-moving mechs going around the flank, and then this thing is the one that attacks the lights that chase you. Because as long as one of your guys is there to counter their ECM, they're in trouble, because 4 Streak 6s will very quickly ruin your day. So a lot of this match I spent kind of plodding around back and forth, trying to find a good shot, and then, yeah, the enemy had a lot of ECM, but I still think I did a good amount of damage, and I do like it. I think the mech looks very cool. I like the little animations for the legs, because the legs are very sort of unique. You don't see many mechs with that kind of configuration for the leg design. It's a fun mech. I did enjoy my short time with it, and like the Osiris and the other 2 mechs in the escalation pack, these are completely unskilled. Nothing on the tree has been unlocked on them, so they're just basically fresh out of the box, so to speak. And yeah, I really like this mech. It obviously has all of the clan benefits, the fact that it's running an XL, but besides also loss only slows you down, doesn't kill you instantly. Its heat can be a little high, but given the 4 streaks and the rate of fire of them, I think it's going to be very difficult for you to overheat unless you've got flamers on you, or you're in a very hot map like Terror or something like that. So it's a great support mech for the team, and I suppose if you do come a cropper of somebody who's got somebody who's in a light that hasn't got ECM equipped, and they're going to try and fight you, you've got a really good advantage against them, because every shot that you fire is going to hit more often than not, and they're going to be panicking a bit when that happens. It's also probably a very good mech to send after weakened assaults, because of its capability to jump and use cover in that way, to being able to quickly get over terrain and being able to fire its streaks and then drop back down. And it's it is a medium, although it does feel like playing a light. It is in the 40-ton category, so it's not that much heavier, but it does have a bit more survivability going for it. I think the hitboxes were nice, because I got hit a lot and I didn't really suffer too badly too quickly. And yeah, it's just a cool looking mech. It was fun. I'm not sure if it'll be picked that often though. I'm not sure how many people are going to pick up an Arctic Wolf for mech credits or even the pack. Yeah, I would recommend it if you want to try something like this, because it's kind of unique within, or it feels a bit more unique compared to other mechs out there. I guess you could liken it sort of to an Oxide or something like that, or you know, a few of the other mechs that are almost exclusively missiles. The other variants of it do carry other weapons. There is a variant, I think it might be the P, but I might be misremembering this, but there's one that comes with some small lasers and LRMs, as well as the SRMs. And so you do have other variants that do have more weapons options there, but this is just looking at the Prime, and I did enjoy the Prime. I do think it's a good mech, and I'd be remiss, I think, to say that it's not worth trying. I definitely think it's worth having a go of. Is it worth having a go of for your hard-earned cash? Well, I don't know. I would hold off on this for money at the moment. I wouldn't recommend a pack. As I said, unless you're a hardcore collector, which means you already have this pack, or if you're kind of on the fringe, you haven't made a decision yet, you want to see what it's like, I'd hold off until mech credits if you want to buy them with them, or later on C-bills. Maybe keep an eye on what happens with the build, see if you find something you really like with it, customization wise. Check out Smurfy, when they have the profile up on there, so you can, you know, tinker, see what kind of builds you can come up with on Smurfy. And yeah, make a decision then. Don't jump into it right now, I don't think, because it's either going to be one of those hit or miss type mechs. And yeah, it's got a nice backstory. I like the lore element to it. I'll explore that in the MechWarrior sometime during the week. But yeah, gameplay wise, did enjoy it. It's a very different style of play, very hit and run, which is how the Osiris has felt. So yeah, I do like it. I do think personally for me it's a good mech, but yeah, I wouldn't rush into it. Yeah, so have a good one. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I shall see you all next time. Bye.